So first of all, you have your area configuration. One thing we'll notice here is by default, just one area is turned on. If your system is going to be separated into different segments, they want certain parts of the building to be armed while others are disarmed. And so you can create other areas. At the top is where you could name the areas. Up to 32 characters you can put in each of those fields. Uppercase or lowercase letters. So you can name the areas up there. This is where you see area name text second language, which in our case was Spanish. So this is where you put in the Spanish word. If I named area 1 storefront, area name text second language, I could put in the Spanish word for storefront. And if you only had a Spanish user put in their passcode at the keypad, everything will display in Spanish, as well as that the Spanish name of that area name text. And again, you see in the case of area 1, it's already turned on. If we had a second area that we wanted to turn on, we could name it. Same thing, could put in the Spanish word for stockroom, and we want to turn it on. And then here we have the account number. So this is what you use with your monitoring center to identify the site, where you put that in. In this case, type in an arbitrary number there. This next setting here may be important to know about: force arm bypass max. So something that's really helpful in RPS. Anytime you don't know what something means, click on it and hit F1. Give you instructions specific to where you selected. So I don't know what force arm bypass max means. I can click on it and hit F1. And it'll give me instructions specific to where I selected. Doesn't do that with B9512G. But we can see this setting tells us the maximum number of points that the customer can force arm around, or the maximum number of points that can be bypassed before they can arm that area. So default setting is 2. So say I had 3 faulted points in the storefront area, and I try and arm my system, the keypad's going to yell at me, tell me too many faulted points. I need to fix at least one of those before I can arm that area. So that's what the setting is: maximum number of points you want to allow the customer to force arm around, or how many bypass points there can be before they can arm that area. Probably as little as possible. But what you change it to probably depends on the application. Here you also have the setting here: all on, no exit. So that's enabled by default. So when somebody puts in their passcode and presses enter to arm the system, when that setting is enabled, if the panel doesn't see them leave, it doesn't see them open up an entry-exit door, it's just going to arm the perimeter of that area. You'll see referred to in our system as part on. So partially armed, just arm the perimeter of that area. So any areas that they're not going to be exiting from when they arm it, you want to change that setting to no. And that way, you won't look for them to leave. If you do passcode enter to arm the system, it'll arm all on. Have to exit. A lot of other options you have in here, but it's the main things: naming the area, turning them on, putting in the central station account number. Also have the exit delay time, 60 seconds by default. The amount of time after entering their passcode they have to leave before it arms up. And again, all on, no exit. Again, if there's an area that they're not going to be exiting from when they arm the system, make sure you change that to no, so it doesn't just arm the perimeter. That is configuring your areas.